task we need to add 3 Jenkins slave nodes. I know how to do this step by step, but I'm going to deliberately make mistakes to show you how to do it. So as a newbie, once you log in, what you're going to do, click on Manage Jenkins, and then you're going to go to Nodes, click on New Node, then put App Server 1. As per the task, actually it's App Server 1, right? Yes. And then click on Permanent and Create. So once you do this, you need to use /home Tony Jenkins for this user, and then labels you need to follow. You got to use these labels, and then you can select only build with labels. You have only one option at the moment, and then save it. If you click on this, you don't see any options to enter credentials, right? Just label it. So this thing nothing gonna work because you need to provide the credentials, but you don't have any option to for launch methods, right? For that one, you can go to Manage Jenkins because you need to add plugins. Click on plugins, then only those options will be enabled. Just look for SSH, these things. So once it is installed, yeah, you can go to Manage Jenkins again, and then Nodes, edit. Now you can see launch agent via SSH. It appears now because you install plugins. If you click on that, it's gonna expect host name, or either you can put IP address of this app server 1, whichever you like, and then you need credentials. So for this one, I'm gonna go to Manage Jenkins again, click on credentials. So now you're gonna store server details, user credentials here. You can say Tony, password is this one. You can put any ID just for our just to recognize it. So put ID Tony, and then let's add for app server 2 as well. Steve, password is this one. I'm gonna put ID Steve, add credentials, and then for banner, once you do this, click on save and click on configure again, scroll down, you can see credentials here, Tony, and then you can select manually trusted key verification. What does it mean actually? If you go to this one, if you do Tony stf01, it's gonna ask you to press yes or no, right? So in this case, while running this task, how can you gonna press yes? So that's why we are trusting this manually, and then click on save. Now if you relaunch it, it says launch failed, cleaning up connection, because Jenkins needs Java. So what it's gonna do, starting agent process in this location, and it's gonna run this one, Java jar, but it doesn't have Java in it. So if you go to app server 1, I'm gonna be a sudo user. If you run the command java -version, there is no Java. If you go to this Jenkins folder, you can see these file. Once this file runs, then Jenkins will be able to connect to our master. So this needs Java, because you can see this is the command it was trying to run, java -jar remote jar. Even you can try it from here as well, java -jar. It's not gonna work. So let's install Java. Install Java-21 open JDK-Y. So let's install it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna configure other agents as well. Click on node. So this one gonna be app server 2, right? For this user, we need /home Steve and then Jenkins. Labels should be this one. Build with labels via SSH, and then that's stapp02, then Steve, manually trusted, and then click on save. Let's create for app server 3 as well. 3, and then create /home banner and then Jenkins. Labels are gonna be app server 3 and 3, only with labels, and then SSH. Host is stapp03, and then banner, manually trusted, and then save. So now let's go to app server 1. Yeah, this has been installed now. You can run the command java f1 version to check it's installed now. If you go back to this one and launch agent, it was running this command and it's successful now. Agent is online. You can see it's online now. So let's install Java and other services as well. Exit SSH Steve stapp02 and then put the password. Be a sudo user. Install Java-21 open JDK-Y. So let's open another terminal. SSH banner and then stapp03. Be a sudo user. Run install Java-21 open JDK-Y. So it's gonna install and then come back here. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do, let me open I'm just gonna create a job just for testing. As part of the task, you don't need to do this, but just to make sure, just to show you how things work, I'm gonna say create a file, then okay. Meanwhile, let's set this. Launch agent. Let's see, still installing. Still installing. Okay, meanwhile, if I go to app server 2 again, this one, launch agent. Yeah, it's online now. So go to job I'm gonna choose restrict where this project can be run, and then if I choose app server 2, yeah, we can see we put the labels. It says these labels matches with one node. That's fine. I'm going to choose, just I'm gonna run simple command echo hello Jenkins for instance, and then I'm just gonna create a file, save it, then build it. Click on and then check console. It says echo hello Jenkins. Now let's go back to our app server 2. If I do ls, then go to Jenkins. Now you can see workspaces. Just go to that directory and it creates your job directory with your job name. Now you can see it's created here. So this is how it works. So let's uh, put our third node online, otherwise your task is going to fail. It says make sure slave nodes are online and working properly. Click on save, launch agent. It's successful now. You can see all of them online. Now if you check the task results now, it's successful. Thank you so much for watching.